Portimao, located at the southernmost tip of Portugal, it's home to the Algarve International Circuit. Driving from the UK to Portimao takes about 24 hours, which is the plan for next week. And one of the cars we'll be driving is this unbuilt, untested BMW E46 330 CI Club Sport. With a to-do list longer than its name, some very unique parts and a sub 1 ton weight goal, this was an ambitious project even without the looming deadline. But now, it almost feels impossible. With everyone now in a perpetual state of tiredness, it's time to think smart with this build.
Just don't waste the day doing this shit. We can waste approximately 3 minutes bringing that boot lid down. We're scrapping the boot lid that is made of fiberglass for a boot lid that is made of fiberglass because that one already fits. Let's bring the CSL to the show, guys, ladies and gentlemen. This is how Jack arrived to us from the Bumba NS PCC.
So due to the time constraints, Nuno said it would be more practical to grab his genuine CSL boot lid off the shelf, since it would just bolt up after a splash of paint. But while trying to find Ed's bonnet and boot hinges, an argument ensued.
Just tell the internet.
No.
I'm in the pursuit
Remember
of
when we
weight
were
loss.
looking for fucking hinges for Peter?
all my shit.
And take Ed's stuff. Ed's stuff is now missing.
That's not true.
It is true.
Ed's hinges were never a thing. What's this bumper
Those
clock?
are my rear hinges.
Okay, well you never had fronts then,
I
did
did
you?
have fronts.
So
I
where
had
are
the
they?
fucking set.
Who moved the fronts?
That's what they were looking for.
Are they on Peter's car?
Don't know. I've not looked. I don't know.
Well, you haven't looked. Have you asked?
No.
Did you take fucking bonnet hinges to Chris?
You know what, now that you say...
Okay, your hinges are on Peter's car.
They're red now.
I'm a fucking magician and a detective.
No, when I said they took my stuff.
Well, he owes me bonnet hinges. And I want new ones. I want new ones! And I want with new struts.
After we cleared all of that up, it was time to see what the boot actually looked like on Ed's car.
We just fitted Ed's new boot lid. I mean, it fits,
It needs
but
to be cut.
it's just shite, isn't it?
I like
This
it.
is nice.
But I got to do work to it, so this is not a bad
This
option.
is a very quick, easy solution to get to Portugal.
With spoiler.
Since Peter had now arrived, the conversation very quickly moved on to the M6.
Like last night we were talking, 7 years. 7 years. People were coming on our video talking shit. Saying, oh, we went on an M5 board and said we did a DCT 5 years ago and we never did. Ha ha ha. Bruv, we've been doing that for 7 years. What have you done, you fucking loser? 7 years. 7 years we've been trying to do that. Yeah, do include it. 7. We don't get that time back.
No.
So when everyone's like, oh my God, is it a race between you and Evolve? Who gives a fuck who it's a race between? It's done. It works. You're all welcome. And it's done now, and it was the most anticlimactic thing ever.
It really is.
We sat there and went, okay, well, what do we do now?
What's next?
What's next?
Let's twin turbo it.
Fucking boost it. Comment in the box below, should we boost the V10?
No, that's a stupid idea. Just get it working and enjoy it. But feel free to comment if you disagree. After that brief side trip, it was time for Peter to load a file onto the 330, and hopefully this would help it idle better. While he was doing that, Ed was cutting a template to deal with the massive hole that he'd made in the boot floor. But first, Peter had questions about how we'd be attaching the windows.
When you bond the perspex to the side, what are you doing? You're going to put it on the hinge, OEM hinge.
Hinge?
So what are you doing? Go on.
There's no hinge.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bond this bit,
Uh-huh. And then this bit flaps.
and then this bit, there's a trick that you are not allowed to know. I was sworn to secrecy and I'm shit.
Do you force it underneath the seal?
Yes.
Okay.
So since the injectors had come off an S54, they had to be scaled down to work with the M54's ECU.
too little fuel.
Too little, yeah.
Too little
but it's not
fuel.
terrible.
Sat on a spray booth.
How much did you take off?
20%.
Huh?
20%.
Okay. 234 to 252 is what the injectors are, by the way. From my understanding.
That's what it is.
I believe so. So you probably need like 5%.
What's that? Divide it.
Like 3.
Oh, well, what's the
Take
point?
5 off.
What's the point then? Okay, 1.05.
4 foot of extension.
Like, get that out of the car.
This is how he was templating like that. This.
After a while of trial and error, Peter and Ed discovered that there was a little bit more to the idling problem than simply scaling the injectors.
I've been given a broken car yet again.
You're supposed to be the tuner.
Yeah, but
Tune the car that's been modified. That is your
just
job.
don't modify cars and it makes my job easy.
Yeah, no, it makes your job redundant. Not easy.
Ah, is it this table?
Don't know.
But there's no pedal input, so it's not that
It's
table.
not that table.
Oh, is it this table?
What's that table?
But then it just uses the throttle body to control it.
Yes.
If you turn off the idle speed control valve. So, should anything be blanked on it? Oh, he's blanking it now. Great, cool.
So since Peter and Ed want the car to idle through the throttle bodies and not through the idle air control valve, Ed needs to block it off so that no additional air gets to the engine.
Can I start it?
It's too much air.
And this seems to have worked.
If you move the throttle bodies again, like last time, do it again, move the rods. Quite smooth. But that's not the rest position.
That's basically with the idle air control valve almost completely blocked. So if I block it off completely, it might actually be alright.
Let's do that.
Later on, over at the M6, Peter and Nuno discussed what was actually wrong with it.
And we got 7,000 subs yet. Have you subscribed? Are you so?
I'm subbed on all 10.
Why do we have an ABS fault?
We're getting there. Ed's not done that either.
It's not done anything.
He's on the wiring though, leave him alone.
Yeah, he's done the wiring. He's done the wiring. he's done the wiring. He's done the wiring. He's done the wiring.
So since the gearbox swap, the M6 no longer has DSC or ABS. Fighting through the tiredness, the guys are trying to decipher what's actually gone wrong.
So, we were pretty sure the DME
Yeah.
is flagging this fault, right?
Right.
Are we pretty sure this is this special ECU that we've got? Stock ECU never did it, right?
Never did what?
This DSC fault.
Correct. Why are you asking these questions? I need to know because I can give you the answers.
So is something in the DME
I don't know.
sending the wrong DSC signals?
So boom. Let me explain. Let me ask.
You explain whilst I load up the
your question.
softwares.
When we put the car together, I don't know why, but we had a steering angle sensor fault when it was complete stock SMG.
Huh. I'm about to get mad.
You're not, because you're not going to let me finish.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
Okay. I then changed the steering angle sensor
Yes.
for the other cars,
Yeah.
and for some reason, Ed couldn't code it.
Right.
I put the original steering angle sensor back in the car, and all he then needed to do was reset it all.
Which happened, or?
Which happened,
Yep.
and it was all fixed.
When it was stock.
Yes. Stock as in fully modified, but with SMG.
Yes.
Yes. The moment I changed ECU, clocks, CAS unit, and light module, and steering wheel.
And steering wheel.
Yes.
Yeah. Because this is from the race car.
I mean, it's not, but yeah, it's what we were using to test.
Yeah.
It came back. But now it's uncodable. He can't calibrate. Can you calibrate? What would you like to try first?
To program this DSC unit to United TM3.
Cool, let's do that.
Well, I still don't know what's wrong with it, but the STO is getting transported to Portugal now, just in case.